quarterback, Utah State.
49ers bring pressure. Two inside backers come down the sideline. Romeo Doubs, a touchdown.
Hang on. Love to Watson to a one-score game.
Hey, this is Ahman Green, Green Bay Packers all-time leader in Russia. Bill, the Packer fan, and Packer owner, Nick. They run a website for Packer news and updates, and I know Packer news hasn't been so great lately because we got some players that are not Packers anymore that you loved at one time, but you might hate a little bit right now.
Two great running backs. We have a competent offensive line.
He's saying that he felt in November and December that they didn't want him back.
Get a little safety in that position. Either we go.
There's no reason to believe we can't return, but.
And they already came out, there's a couple guys that came out and said that Rodgers is telling what
solution of it, and don't let them go for anything under than one.
And you know what, Packer fans? The Bears still suck. So go Pack Go, and good luck to you, Bill and Nick. It's their website and their Packer news. Talk to you later.
It's a lot easier to come in and skip doing mop-up duty, but he threw the ball. He kind of looked like Aaron Rodgers the way he was throwing the ball sidearm and just flicking the wrist, and the ball was just jumping out of his hands. Agreed.
Hey everybody, this is Gerhard de Beer, former Green Bay Packer offensive lineman, and you're watching Frzen Tundra Network with Bill the Packer fan and Packer owner Nick. Enjoy.
What's going on, everybody?
Go Pack Go.
Man, we got 9 days before we got some real legit football, boys. 9 days.
9 days.
Hell yeah.
Watching this happen every game.
Goddamn right.
Man, we finally got some real football coming up, man. I'm super stoked on that, man.
You know what? I got the Packers and the Vikings going 1-1, and I got the Bears and the Lions 0-1. I hate to say it, man.
Oh, Lions aren't beating the Chiefs week.
No,
there's no way in hell. I mean, I don't even think they're going to beat the Seahawks week 2. So there's a good chance they're going to be 0-2.
Lion fans believe they're going to Super Bowl. So what the hell, man?
Who does Minnesota play week 1 and 2?
Tampa Bay and Philly.
Oh, okay. So you'll win the first one, but you're going to get dog walked the second one.
Yeah.
Sounds like 2-0 to me.
Because who's
like 2-2? That could be.
2-0 to me.
That's the NFC champ you talking about.
Yeah, they got Baker Mayfield over there now. Yep.
So, hey, Jamez, while you're on here, what's your thoughts on paying Hockenson $1 million a game?
Well, I got mixed feelings about it, man. I'm happy that he wasn't a 1.5 year rental. I'm happy that he got the 4 years. I'm just I would have been happier if he would have got about $2.5 to about $3 million left. If they would have even, because he's resetting the market, you know what I'm saying? So for 4 years, I believe even before his 4 years are up that there's gonna be a tight end making more, whether it's Kyle Pitts or whoever. But now he's gonna understand what type of team, what type of state he's playing for, man. Do you guys remember what happened to Blair Walsh? Don't get me wrong, that was a mixed kick. But if he's not giving me $1 million game production, if he's not giving me Travis Kelce type motherfucking production, man, he's gonna hear about it, man. This shit might get a little hard for him. I've heard that he's somewhat emotional guy, so that might not hurt. And like I saw a comment on the Vikings page yesterday that was funny as hell to me. He said on the next 4th and 8, he better break that goddamn tackle. The other guy said, hey man, that play had no chance. He said for $1 million a game, I expect a broken tackle. That's right. hey, he's not bullshitting, man. And you guys think, man, and that's kind of true, man. You get a guy $1 million a game, man, 17 million. He's the highest paid tight end ever, especially in the terms of guaranteed money, man. Hopefully he can live. I'm glad that we've got a top 10. I mean, he's top 5 to me, but a top guy that we will have him locked in for the next 4 years.
So since you said that, I mean, do you think he's better than Waller and Kittle and Kelce?
I know I think he's better than Waller. I'm gonna tell you the tight ends that I think is better than him right now.
Kittle and Kelce though.
No. See, no. Kelsey's better than him. Kittle and Mark Andrews are for sure guys I'll say is ahead of him right now, man. But it's hard for me to find. It's hard for me to find more, man. It's hard for me to find after those 3 guys. It's hard for me to say guys.
That's right. No, you're right, bro. That's exactly it. Those 4 guys are ahead of you. I mean, that's.
And you forgot Musgrave and you forgot Kraft.
Right.
Yeah. Waller's after him. I mean, Waller's injury prone, man. Until he proves himself, he's got to show he can go a whole goddamn season, man. That guy, I've had my many a fantasy team expecting him to do well, and he's failed me because he's been on the sideline.
Yeah, see, I heard a lot of people talking about not picking him up this year or waiting until later rounds.
Oh, you could get him in late rounds.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Bill, that's my overall on it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pissed about it, but I'm not happy about it, man. I really feel
It's a lot of money, man.
In essence, if you want to think about it, man, he got Dalvin Cook's money, man. So they pretty much chose him over Dalvin Cook.
Yeah. You're right, man. You're right.
Pretty much.
That's kind of where I was going with it. Like they pretty much chose him over Cook. But I mean, I guess the running back position has devalued so much. You can get running backs nowadays. So it's
that just tells you they had how they didn't value Cook and how much more they value Madison. I mean,
go look what Aaron Jones his cap hit is. It's like $7 million this year. Just the running back position alone is just devalued.
Yeah, but he's worth every penny. He's worth every penny.
Yeah, he's definitely worth that. I think the Patriots only gave Ezekiel Elliott $5 million, if I'm not mistaken.
Who in the hell is going to throw him the fucking ball next year?
Yeah.
I mean, you got fucking
Kirk Cousins balls out this year. I can see him getting a 2 year. If he doesn't at least ball out enough to get a 2-year extension, they might have their mindset on. Don't quote me on this. The Vikings might have their mindset on this. But man, I think if Kirk Cousins doesn't get at least a 2-year extension, they're not going to rely on the guy we got now. I think they're going to try their luck in the draft next year, man. If they can't, work it out.
Get a 2-year extension because he offered to take a pay cut for an extension and they turned him down.
Yeah, he offered for 3. So the thing is, I don't know. It depends on how you feel about it.
He wanted it's the how long of the terms. Maybe they sign up for 1 year because they go and draft somebody and they just have them sit behind Kirk for another year.
Right.
At least a year. Right. At least, yeah.
The Vikings found out, after Alexander exposed Jefferson.
Oh, here we go.
He knows he's hurt. He's bad. So they went out and got Addison. They're gonna after this season. They're gonna trade fucking Jefferson. And get some capital.
No,
Doran. If anything, Cousins will be the odd man out before that, man. Addison, they brought him on to, make the job easier for Jefferson.
Right. I don't know, man. So who do you guys think's winning? Who has a better chance winning the North? The Packers.
Packers all day long.
All day long. Us.
It's close. It's close, damn it. But I'll say Packers. It's close. Hey, but one thing you guys got to watch out for is if Justin Fields looks decent this year, if he even improves to the point where I say if he gets like 3,500 yards, about 500 on the ground, the Bears fans gonna be on y'all ass like white on rice, man.
Dude, he couldn't hit a
they've been waiting for this moment for a couple years, man.
They're gonna keep waiting.
Keep waiting.
Then again, on the flip side, because this is my last year that I've gave Justin Fields. This is gonna be my last year with him. I haven't completely written him off, but if he doesn't show me something this year,
don't tell me you're on that. You cannot be on that bandwagon, bro.
He's been dealing with a fucked up roster over there, man. You got to admit it, man.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. If you got any kind of decent talent, you will have tendencies to go that. I mean, I just haven't seen it, man. I mean, good quarterbacks can take the team and at least pick them up on their shoulders for a game or two. What the hell?
Yeah. That guy. You definitely want to see his read. Yeah. You definitely want to see him get smarter.
3 years is way too long. If he was sitting behind someone for the first 2 and then he was starting, that's another thing. But
right,
this has been all him, bro. He's done. I'm sorry.
Let's go around the panel. Let's answer Rob's question. What's everyone's impression of Jaden Reed? We'll start with Jamez since he's not a Packer fan.
That touchdown play was good.
We're gonna call him Clutch. Watch. We're gonna be calling him Clutch.
He'll probably need at least another year to come on, though, Rob. I mean, Bill.
I agree with that statement, though. Yeah, probably need like another. I don't know. I like him so far, man.
He's going to be a first down when we need third and long or third. He's going to be the guy they're looking at. Watch. Watch.
I'm pretty much sure he's going to be Randall Cobb's replacement. He's going to play
big time, but he's going to be like better. It's better. He's better than Randall Cobb was. I'm sorry. He's better than Randall Cobb was.
All day.
And he's just
Randall Cobb, the Bear shredder.
Yeah, he owned the Bears. Don't get me wrong. He owned the Bears, but Jade Reed's going to carve the Bears up and serve up, livers and.
So let's not forget that Jordy Nelson got inducted into the Green Bay Packers Hall of Fame.
Fuck yeah! Let's give some props right there.
He deserves that.
Got inducted, which was pretty cool. It was long overdue.
Yeah,
definitely well.
He deserved that for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And we have Detroit Lion fans, so we have all the fan bases covered except for the Bears. What's up, Tom? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, Bill?
Pretty good,
Hey,
pretty good.
We got Jamez here. We got Dawn
What's up, bro?
here. How you guys going?
What's going on, bro?
We got Robert Pertana and JR.
Hey, JR. Hey, Robert.
Hey, what's up, man?
Bro?
So how you been doing there, Tom?
You know, just hitting the gym, trying to get in shape.
Yeah. You said trying to get in shape for the season,
He's
huh?
gonna be a running back. He's gonna be a running back for the Lions.
He's going.
What's your Hey, man, what's your prediction for you guys Thursday?
I'm not a homer. I can only do what logic says, and logic says you're not going to beat Kansas City at home in the opening game of the season.
The ring ceremony.
I know the ring ceremony. I mean, this is like everything.
So let me ask you this, Tom. Do you think you have a chance?
dropper.
Do you think you have a pretty solid chance week 2 against the Seahawks?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes,
I'll
I
give
do.
you
I
that.
think where we match up pretty evenly. The fact that we're at home,
Right.
I do.
Okay.
We match up pretty evenly with them.
Right.
We had the same record as them last year. We've gotten a bit better. That'll be a good game. I think we have a chance. I just want to not get embarrassed. I want to show up. I'd love to win, but if I had to bet my life on it, I'm picking Kansas.
Do you think it'll be a close game week 1 with the Chiefs? Or do you think you don't really have a chance this week 1? Still trying to get everything together and whatnot, all the pieces.
And if I could tell you that, I'd be making a lot of money, not talking to you guys. I mean, I see a world where we keep it close, possibly win.
Right.
But I also see a world where we get the doors blown off, right? If
I think it'll
Goff
be pretty
struggles, the
competitive.
defense isn't there. I mean, what did Kansas City just put up last week 1, 2022? They put up 30, 40 points.
Yeah. That's the good thing about them. They usually start off kind of rusty. Usually, if you get them within those first 5 to 6 weeks, man, you got a good chance.
Have you noticed how KC actually started their starters on all preseason games?
I know they've played every game, man. They don't want it. They're not.
Lions, they didn't play anybody. They didn't fucking do anything.
Hey, and Jamez, that guy that was holding out on them, I looked today, I forget his name.
Chris Jones?
Chris Jones, yeah.
He's in talks with them already. So.
Yep, he is.
I'll tell you, they're not. Andy Reid's not starting week 1 without his best defensive guy.
How you doing, main event?
There's no way.
Thoughts on week 1?
If he doesn't sign by Sunday, I think it is, he's not allowed to play. He's ineligible to play week 1.
He'll be signed. Andy Reid will have.
I'm telling you, man, it's not going to happen. Andy Reid's not going to let it happen.
So
What do you mean he signs? He's already signed.
I'd put money on it. I don't think he signed.
Why would he have to do that by Sunday? He's already signed.
Man, they said they can't even find the dude, man.
He's holding out.
Oh, you're right. He
They
is
said-
still under contract, actually.
Yeah, they said he's not even in the city, man. They can't even find him.
Hell no, he ain't even in Kansas
No, he's in talks already with them.
They said he won't even pick the damn phone up.
No, they're in talks with them. They've been talking to him the past couple
The
days.
recent news is he is in talks with them. So
I personally think he wants to miss this game. I think he wants the Lions to put up big time points and yards on the Chiefs, so he can kind of say, you better pay me.
Give that one game. That
makes sense,
All right,
That's good bargaining power.
Hey guys, hang on a second. Main event Mike just popped up, and I wanted to see what his thoughts was for week 1. Do you think you got this game? Do you think it's going to be close, or you just think you don't have a chance?
I think the odds are against us, and we lose a close one. The Super Bowl champion wins I think it's some 80% or something the next year, the first game. So they come out, they get the trophies. It's one of the hardest places to play in Arrowhead. That crowd's going to be electric. Oh yeah, there's this other guy called Patrick Mahomes, by the way.
Right.
So it's a tough mountain. It's a tough road to hoe.
Yeah,
If we do lose the game, it's not the end of the world because I think this regime has these guys' heads screwed on right.
Okay.
It's not the end of the world at all.
Do you think you can handle the
only
Seahawks
one game?
week 2?
Do I think we can handle what?
The Seahawks week 2?
Absolutely. That's the biggest revenge game circled on the calendar by all these players, along with the Carolina Panthers game. If we'd have got one stop against Seattle, just one stop, their punter never come on the field. If we were to get one stop, we would have made the playoffs.
Yeah, I watched that game.
I think they beat Seattle. I think they come out 1-1.
So did I, unfortunately. I'll tell you what, I think Jamez is right about you want to catch the Chiefs. They're a professional team. They don't peak early in the season. They know it's a marathon, not a sprint. They slowly build up and ramp up so that they hit the playoffs at their peak.
Yeah.
However, week 1 at home in the ring ceremony, that's a little bit different. But I will say the Bears get them week 4, no excuse. The Bears have to win that game. If the Bears don't win that game, that is the best time to play the Chiefs. If they don't win that game, I think they need to give up.
Yeah. You should have noted they lost to the Colts last year, so they're not invincible.
No, not at all. And the thing about it is, if their defense, they're the type of defense that plays well as a unit. They don't have like big stars over there all across the field. You know what I'm saying? They got Chris Jones and a couple guys. Their secondary can be had, man. And if you ain't got no Chris Jones there, that makes it easier on the Lions. See, with the Lions, even in the L, I believe as long as the Lions put out a showing, as long as it's a fight in a competitive game, they're still headed in the right direction.
I think it'll be very competitive. So can we all agree that the Vikings are most likely going to beat Tampa Bay week 1?
I would like to think so.
The creamsicle Pirates. The creamsicle Pirates will upset the Vikings.
No, I don't see it.
The creamsicle Pirates.
So what do you guys think about the Bears-Packers week 1?
Oh,
I got the Pack winning week 1 against the Bears. It should be noted that I'm always wrong.
What do you think, Tom?
I got the Bears, but I mean, it's impossible to tell. There's two things that no one knows the answer to. No one knows how good will Jordan Love really be.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Taken every single snap in a regular season game, and we don't know how much his field's really developed, how the Bears propaganda tells us all. So it's guessing. I'm going with Chicago, but I could easily go Green Bay. We don't know what Love is. We don't know what Fields is.
Yeah.
You know what, Tom? I respect your resilience of doing this interview while you're having a stress test. That is
yeah.
This thing's kicking my butt. I need to get in shape like Jameis.
So, Jameis, what's your thoughts on Packers and Bears week 1?
See, I already told y'all, you guys aren't going to like this, man. I'm going to kind of go down the same road as Hubert, but, man, I think these are my reasons behind why the Bears are going to win this opening 1 by 3. Now, the Packers are probably going to have a better season than the Bears, so hear me out. But this is the reason why you're going to lose that first game. With how historic that rivalry is, Jordan Love's first, even though let's throw out the game in Kansas City that he had the year before. This is really his first official game, man. No Aaron Rodgers behind him. This is his first. This is really his debut, man. I think, man, he's gonna need some experience, man. He's gonna come in there a little jittery, man. If Jordan Love can have a nice showing on that first day, open week 1, I might get a little nervous. I might get a little nervous, like the Packers can figure it out again.
You don't think through sitting 3 years in the same system and then, popping you in game here, getting experience, you don't think he's ready?
No, I'm not saying I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready for that kind of matchup opening day.
Not even there, Justin Fields isn't playing against Jordan Love. He's playing against that defense he hasn't beaten 3 years.
Hey, Bill.
Oh, that's true.
Are you asking Jameis what his opinion is, or are you trying to persuade Jameis what his opinion should be?
No, he wants reasoning, but this is what I will say. If that offensive line for the Bears can't hold up, because that motherfucker, I already know Joe Barry, he's about to be bringing, he's gonna be sending some heat Fields' way, man, like most people do.
Yeah.
That offensive line's gonna have to do something, man. Because
Jameis brought up a good point. I don't know if this necessarily weighs into who wins or loses, but I think it will have an impact on how each team reacts to winning and losing. This game is a much bigger deal to the Bears and the Bear fans and the Packers. If the Packers lose, I think you guys will shrug your shoulders and go, okay, great, we lost the game week 2. Let's keep going. If the Bears lose this game, it's going to be like a real gut punch to both the team and the fan base.
Psychologically,
yeah. I don't know if the Bears will recover great. They're really all in on winning this game. They're putting a lot of pressure on themselves.
Hey, man, we've been playing the smackdown of the Bears for 30 years, bro. We're going to keep it going. This is just switching owners, bro. We just swapping.
There's more pressure on the Packers, I think. Because the game's won up front. The game's won in the trenches. They're better on the offensive line. They're better on the defensive line. They got the best running game in the division, hands down, so far. So, the Packers are favored on the road for a reason, because they should win this game. And
that's our second home.
Their defense is not, and the Packers lose to the Bears. Let's say the Packers don't like to admit it, but you know it, and I know it, and Jameis knows it. They hate the Bears. The Packers hate the Bears. Yes, they hate the Vikings. Yes, they hate the Lions, but Bears suck. Ha, ha, ha. That's Bill Packers' tagline right there.
Appreciate that, bud.
Believe me, I think that it's the other way around. I think the Packers absolutely are feeling it like we got to win this one. We can't lose to these chumps.
God, I don't see it. I don't see it that way.
I think the Bears gonna come in here desperate,
They're on
man.
their own right. Yeah, the Bears are like.
What's it been? 3 straight years you guys have beaten them? 3 straight years you beat Chicago?
4. We're about to make it 5. We started at 5. We started at 5.
It's 3 years. It's 3 years. 6 games.
The Bears are going,
18.
Okay.
No Brett Favre, no Aaron Rodgers. Finally, it's our turn to shine. We've lost 4 straight years. If they lose this game, it's going to be oh my God, here we go again. I don't think the pressure's on Green Bay. If Green Bay loses, I think they shrug and move on. For Chicago, I think it will weigh them down for a couple of weeks.
So that's your just because you guys think just because they have to win, it's psychological. They have to. That's your. You know, we own them in that. We in the last 30 years we've been playing there in Chicago. We were 24-6.
When you
24-6.
What did the Bears do?
Oh, I know. I picked Green
to
Bay,
get
right?
better
What do you
to
want from
beat
me?
us next year? They got DJ Moore. We got Jared Alexander. They got 2 new linebackers. We got a top.
Oh no, I
5
picked Chicago. What am I talking about? Sorry.
I mean, whatever they improved on, we have the opposite side of the ball covered stronger and better.
What's up, Steven? What's up, man? How you feel about this shit, man?
I just need to understand how I don't see how they can win.
To respond to Bill's comment on paper, let's start that out because you got to see what Joe Barry y'all are gonna get. Y'all gonna get first half Joe Barry or second half Joe Barry?
Hopefully.
Now to get back to but it's a crapshoot. You don't know. Is Jair Alexander gonna be playing a fucking slot zone? That's the question you got to ask yourself. But to get back to this game, if the Bears lose this game because, hey, Aaron Rodgers is gone, Jordan Love, they didn't talk so much noise about Jordan Love. If the Bears lose this game, their season is already over.
That's what
all momentum, everything that they have, whatever they have mentally will be gone. It's like, fuck, we done lost Aaron Rodgers. They got rid of Aaron Rodgers. And yet we still can't beat them.
They're still owning us.
Their morale for the rest of the season will literally be shot to shit. If they win this game against the Packers, they'll be competitive. If they lose this game, it's over with. They can't climb out of this hole. I hate to say it like that, but it's psyche at this point.
If the Packers win, will they be competitive?
No,
confidence
because the Packers,
we're fucked either way, Bill. We're fucked.
The Packers are going into this game is just y'all can kind of say y'all going into this game cocky.
Holy shit.
We own y'all. We gonna still continue to own y'all no matter who. So it's the pressure ain't on y'all. The pressure is on Aaron. The pressure is on Jordan Love because there's a standard that's been set. But this one game ain't really gonna make or break the Packers season like it will the Bears.
I think Green Bay is a lot more. They've got a much longer term vision. Like this is just a game to them. They lose, they're like, okay, we're 0-1.
You guys do know when you want to be on the top, you got to beat everybody you should beat. This is it. This is a game we should fucking win.
Oh, of course. I mean, but Chicago's looking.
The Packers?
The same way.
Yeah, the Packers should win this game. Yes,
I'm looking at it this way. That's what makes it such a good game.
Yeah.
Trust me, Chicago fans are saying the same thing. This is a game we have to win, and we
There's offensive linemen are pretty banged up right now. And against our fucking pass rush, I don't know, man.
Well, not even that. When you go back and you look at Jordan Love versus Patrick.
Against your Against your pass rush, that's all fine, well, and dandy. Thank you, John. You said the first dumb thing. At the end of the day, you still got problems stopping the run up the middle. So until it's been proven, until it's been proven, if you shut the fuck up for 5 seconds,
Tell the same old Lions, do something.
Hey, see, there we go, John. I can't even have a smart conversation with you. Why don't you shut your old ass up? Shut your old ass up, because while the Packers may own the Bears, I still own your old decrepit ass. Now, like I said, until it's been fucking proven that y'all have taken the steps necessary to stop the run,
Okay, man.
And that's with every team in this division.
Everybody's
Everybody's going to come out and run it up the gut until you stop them.
See, that's the thing. John Dorn has a very solid point that you're not letting him get across. He said it's the same old Lions until you prove it as well.
But that doesn't have any
Okay, guess what? I've been saying that the Lions got to show me I ain't falling for that bullshit.
What's Dan Campbell's record in September and October?
But what's that got to do with the Bears-Packers?
Same old shit, ain't it?
So what's that got to do with the Bears-Packers?
Let's stay on topic.
He was replying to Steven's remarks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's every team in the North's main problem, though. Figuring out how to stop the run.
I think every team in the North has a certain issue. Like right now, the Lions are hurting on safety and receiving.
But I see where Steve's coming from.
The Packers are hurting on stopping the run.
My fault. Hey, I had connection issues, but like I just said, you talking to somebody that's smart. You ain't talking to nobody stupid. You better understand something. The Cane's still here, John.
You still fucking drink blue Kool-Aid, man. Get out of here.
I already said that I don't drink that blue Kool-Aid.
He drinks booze.
Now, like I said, if you want attention, I give your ass some attention like I did last time, John. But I just got off work and I'm trying to motherfucking chill and have a civilized conversation.
So how's that same old Lions?
Hey, but the thing is, I'm worried. See,
your team still has to prove that they're not the same old Lions.
And I've said that. That. I'm on record as saying we ain't done shit. I don't give a fuck what it looks like on paper. We are what the fuck we were last year.
Your first test comes on Thursday. You guys playing the Chiefs on Thursday. It's your first test.
Hey, I just can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what kind of shit Matt LaFleur's got up his sleeve, man. Without Aaron Rodgers audible and shit, I want to see what his offense really looks like.
I'm really excited about that because I think Aaron Rodgers is what you would call cock blocked him on a lot of his play calling last year, like switching the plays. So I'm actually super excited to see what Matt's going to bring because he likes a lot of motions and stuff, a lot of screen passes, a lot of sweeps. It's going to get interesting. It's going to be plays that you haven't seen Green Bay do in decades. It's going to be
that's why I'm saying it's
week one.
The screen passes really works with Jordan Love's strengths as well, right? He's great to check it down.
Plus we're bringing in a tight end for over the middle, man. You watch. We're going to be. It's a whole different offense, man. There's going to be.
That's why they went out in the draft. They got Kraft and they got Musgrave.
Did Musgrave or Kraft win the starting job? Who won the starting job?
Dude, that makes the whole brand new offense. You know what I mean?
Musgrave is going to be the blocking tight end.
Right. He's going to.
I understand what y'all saying, but I honestly think that it's going to be a heavy dose of run and feed off of it.
Hey, I'm good with that. We got the best running.
Because if you go and you look at their draft, they got a tight end that can stretch the field, and they got a damn good blocking tight end, and a nice little quick shifty Jaden Reed. So I honestly think that it's gonna be predominantly run, feed off of it, and set it up from there.
Right.
Just run the ball, play good defense.
I'm good with that. Keep pressure off Jordan Love. So when he
feels like it's gonna be up and down.
Opportunity to throw, he can throw. Perfect. It's a match made in heaven.
I think
correct, but understand that Jordan Love is still going to make mistakes.
I'm not sure who Facebook user is, but we're going to have to call him Homer for now after this comment.
Oh, my land.
Lions be 1-0 Thursday.
Lions. Man, that sounds like Braxton. But while y'all talking, it is very possible that we could be 1-0 after Thursday.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that you're not gonna win for sure. Like, there's always a chance, but it's likely you're not gonna. You know what I mean?
But you don't know because the best time to catch Kansas City lacking is the beginning of the season. The best time to catch Kansas City lacking is when emotions are running high from that Super Bowl ceremony that they about to have.
Right.
So there are variables and there are tendencies to let you know Kansas City can be had. However, and this is the big however, which Dan Campbell are we getting? Are we getting last year's November and December Dan Campbell? Or are we getting Dan Campbell that's gonna shoot us in the goddamn foot
and try to bite some kneecaps.
And we gotta remember this too, man. We gotta remember this too. The Chiefs, even though they were the best team, obviously they're the last one standing, the Super Bowl champions, but that doesn't mean they're perfect, man. They got flaws over there, just like every other team has, man. They got weaknesses over there too.
One thing about it,
he lost his guard. Yeah.
Yeah, he lost it. No, not his guard. He lost his offensive tackle. He lost Orlando Brown Jr. to Cincinnati.
Okay.
So, like I say, they can be had.
And who knows if Jones is going to play or not?
You just can't let Pat Mahomes create too much, man.
From what I've heard, Travis Kelce is pleading with Chris Jones to at least show up in Kansas City. I heard he ain't even in the state of Missouri.
Hey, Steve, the latest news I did check this afternoon that he is already back in talks. Andy Reid's going to have him there week 1. There's no way.
That's fine. That's fine, but how effective will he be without a training camp? Even though he is the veteran, you still need something.
You're more than welcome on, Jermaine. I can shoot you the link, buddy. Hang on, let me.
Yeah, he still needs something. You know what I'm saying? Because he's had no training camp. He's not even had a practice. So even if they get him in the building, let's say they get him in the building Monday, the chances of him playing on Thursday are very slim unless they give him limited action.
Okay.
I mean, make no mistake. A rusty Chris Jones still help out.
Hey, man, I remember back in 2018.
Still better than 70% of the league.
In 2018, Khalil Mack signed the day before we played them guys, and he played.
Yeah, but he gone through camp
before. Yeah, he was on camp ready.
Hey, what do you say?
How effective was Khalil? How effective was Khalil Mack? Every person is different.
They broke Aaron Rodgers.
But Mack had been training. Mack had been training with the Raiders.
Right.
Hey, Hubert. So you said if he's not signed by Sunday, he's ineligible for Thursday's game.
That's what someone.
Well, he's already under contract.
I believe he's under contract.
Yeah, he's under contract with them. He's just holding out. He just wants a better contract.
Oh, he wants the extension. He just wants the extension. He wants more money. More money, more years. Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
So let's talk about the elephant in the room, man. What's up with the Minnesota Vikings defense? Let's start out with Tom.
Improve.
That's the biggest question mark in the division. That question mark is bigger than is Justin Fields going to improve this year.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not now you're stretching it out.
I'm not stretching it out.
Well, that's a stretch, huh? But Fields isn't.
I heard that they're going to be blitzing a lot.
Okay, what good is the blitz? What good is the blitz if they got no pressure up in the middle of the field and you can just step up in the pocket?
The blitz is nothing.
I ain't gonna say they ain't got no corners. I ain't gonna say they ain't got no corners. Byron Murphy is a pretty good corner, and that kid Mekhi Blackman, he could be something.
I don't think it's a question mark. To me, a question mark is something where you just don't know, right? Like Jordan Love is a question mark. For me, the Vikings defense isn't a question mark. We all know it's going to be historically bad. There's no question.
Well, see, okay.
Well, not all of us know that. Jameis doesn't see.
If you talk to Minnesota Viking fans, if you talk to the head of the Minnesota Viking committee, shout out Jameis, shout out Rob Haspels, the Vikings have no fucking flaws.
No, that's a lie.
The Vikings have no fucking flaws. Okay, Jameis might give me a flaw or two just to take the heat off of him, but I mean, let's face it.
I'm giving you the flaws he got.
What's the Vikings defense
right now? I want to hear it now, Jameis. Give me the flaws that the Minnesota Vikings got that I didn't point out to you.
That you didn't point out to me, motherfucker. I already knew you think you had to. I knew we couldn't stop the run. You think I didn't watch the games last year?
What's the Vikings ranking right now? Their defense. What are the Vikings ranked?
You lost Cook.
Well,
they rank 0 right now.
Yeah, I was about to say everybody ranked number 1 right now.
Everybody comes in with the ranking, man. I mean, even if it's everybody's ranked, man. And then they adjust it right after game 1. That's what I want to know, what they are now and what's going to happen after game 1.
Oh, you would have to pull it up, bro. I haven't seen that list yet.
Honestly,
I mean, you're putting some shade on Baker Mayfield, but I mean, you guys got no defense, bro. I'm pretty sure Baker Mayfield and them boys gonna put something on you.
Yes, because y'all were
that?
already bad on defense.
I'm just saying it's gonna be a high scoring game with no defense.
Listen, Minnesota was bad on defense. They were terribly bad last year, and they went out and improved their defense by. They went out and improved their defense by making their priority is signing Josh Oliver.
Then drafting Addison.
No, we improved our defense by getting the best defensive coordinator that motherfucker that you guys ain't seen yet, bro. You don't understand.
Hey, whoa,
as much as a football guy you are,
time out.
That's your question mark.
He's not the best defensive coordinator. He is a good defensive coordinator. Okay, but at the same time, you're asking this defensive coordinator, who is good, to turn a pile of shit into a Hershey bar.
Right.
No, more Twix.
You can polish a turd, but it's still going to be a turd.
It's going to be a turd in the end.
You got to have, talent for him to be able to work with it. He's
got let me get y'all on record. Let me get y'all on record then. So the defense is going to Vikings defense is going to be either the same or worse, right? That's what you guys are telling me, right?
Why don't we get you on record?
Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, that's what we're telling you.
You replaced 10 sacks with half a sack.
Yeah.
You replaced 10 with half of a sack.
Dude, that's my whole problem.
I'm on record as saying that I'm not believing it.
Look, the Vikings gave up everything and got nothing back. You guys didn't replace anything.
And here's the thing. And here's the thing about it.
And then you overpaid your tight end.
You guys got that potent offense, but nobody fears the run game anymore, so they're going to load up on the pass for one, and for two, the best way to neutralize. The best way to neutralize a high-flying offense is to keep them off the field. If I pound y'all with 3 yards in the cloud of fucking dirt for 45 minutes and y'all only see the field for 15, what y'all gonna do?
Hey, you see how many things you just had to name off and how things would have to go for this shit you're saying to come true?
Oh my God.
You had to expect look. You're grasping at straws, man.
Hey, listen. If y'all want to have a defensive battle, I'm confident the Lions will beat y'all. And if y'all want to have a shootout, I'm confident the Lions will beat y'all.
Hey, Jamez, take it from a Packer fan who's
I'm not sold on either, especially not a shootout.
You don't. Hey, listen. You ain't gotta be sold on either. I bought it for you. You just pay me back later.
He's got a comment.
Well, I'm gonna need a better display. I'm at least need a example or something.
Take it from a Packer fan who's had a great offense and a horrible defenses for a lot of years, man. Your defense is going to get tired. It's going to be out. Your offense is going to come out, score like 4 plays, and then your defense is going to be out there the whole game. You're going to get killed, man. You're going to every game. They're going to. You thought you guys were in them all last year. That's how all your games are going to be. Fight every game.
But they played 3 or 4 backup quarterbacks.
The best. Hey, listen.
I want y'all to keep me this stuff this summer.
The best run stopper that y'all had, y'all let walk in free agency in Dallas.
Our best
now,
run stopper.
Not to mention, y'all replaced him. Y'all replaced him with Dean Lowry.
Our best run stopper is still on the team, man.
Now, think about this. The Packers couldn't stop the run last year either. And then Dean Lowry won. But Dean Lowry's supposed to be your savior.
Aaron Jones right at Dean Lowry, bro. And he said,
"Hey, okay. Now, Steven, I want this. Is what I want you to do. I want you to name me your defensive tackles. Give me the name.
Aleem McNeil, Levi Ozariki, Isaiah Buck.
Now, with them names you just gave me, motherfucking Dean Lowry got more of a name than them motherfuckers. What are you talking about, dude?
Oh shit!
What are you talking about? Dean Lowry has more of a name and impact in the NFL than them motherfuckers right there, dude.
Okay, so we battled injuries on the defensive line last year. So we're relying on them getting healthy so we can improve our defense. I'll give them that. The jury's still out on Levi Ozariki. I think he's good, but he's got a bad back. Now,
that must be the.
With that being said, we went out and we addressed stopping the run. We got Jack Campbell, who, my opinion, is the best inside linebacker in the draft, and he is a fucking dog.
That's right.
I don't know about that.
We've taken steps. What did y'all do? Y'all
I haven't paid Junior might be better than Jack Campbell. But you're not telling me nothing right now. What step is that?
Your claim to fame is thrusting an undrafted free agent into the starting lineup.
Thrusting ain't no goddamn thrusting. He earned the job. Thrusting would mean he was our only option. He climbed the ranks due to skill, motherfucker.
Okay, so is it safe to say that Kwesi saw this coming? He saw this bad defense coming, and he still didn't draft properly?
No, it's safe to say that you motherfucker Ivan Page Jr. He's probably gonna be better than Jack Campbell. For you to say that you got the best inside linebacker in the draft, Steve, you know that's not true yet. You know it's not. And you talking about prepared. Kwesi is doing what he got to do. Take this shit a draft at a time. Y'all expect him to do it all in 1 year, bro. He's doing some of this necessary shit.
Okay, so let's take it in draft.
He's keeping star players intact, bro. Star players intact.
I'm fucking glad you said that. Let's take it. Let's take it a draft at a time. Let's take it a draft at a time. Let's take it a draft at a time. You spent your first round fucking draft pick on a option, not a pressing need. How many defensive players were left on that board that y'all did not take?
If his impact puts us over the top in games, that shit means nothing.
Okay, so his impact means that y'all gonna lose 42 to fucking 45.
Yeah, that's what that means. Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Let's face the facts, bro. How much oh my God, I can't pull it up right now. Somebody pull up all the defensive players drafted 24 through 32.
24 to 32 for what? Last year or the year before?
I'm sorry, 31 because the Dolphins had lost the pick. No. I want to see the defensive players drafted after Jordan that could have helped y'all. Number one, Nolan Smith.
You went out for a second, Steve. What you say? You went out for a second.
I said,
what was the last shit you said?
Nolan Smith, for one, is a defensive player that could have helped y'all. Brian Brise or Brise, however you say his name, would have been nice in the middle of that defense.
Who?
What he's saying is, why you go Addison?
Bro, at the end of the day, bro, you know for Davenport, that's a rookie we're talking about, dude. Davenport's probably going to have a better season than him. He's probably a better option for the NFL right now than Nolan Smith.
Davenport's not about to replace Darius Smith. Davenport's not about to replace Darius Smith.
Not at all.
How many sacks did Darius get?
He might stop. He gonna stop the run better, guys. How many sacks did he get?
He ain't.
How many did he get me in the last 9 weeks, Steve? How many sacks did Darius Smith give me the last 9 weeks?
I'm not giving a fuck about. Okay, how many did he have for the whole year? How many did he have for the whole year?
Talking him up about a year.
10.5.
It sounds to me like
it
sounds to me like Darius Smith.
Okay, now I guarantee you, Davenport has half of that.
But can you guarantee me that he's going to be setting the edge and lazy like Darius Smith? Can you guarantee me that motherfucking offenses are going to run the running back right at him because he's so poor at stopping the goddamn run? Can you guarantee me that?
Yeah, yes. Davenport's terrible.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
No, you can't. Think about this. Think about this. You're talking about an edge rusher.
Hey, what game are you talking about, Shabazz? Because that's certainly what you do.
You're bragging about an edge rusher.
I'm just saying.
Who's stopping the run and not getting the sack.
That's what I'm saying. They used to do. That's what they used to do to him, bro. They did it in Green Bay. They did it in Minnesota. They're going to do it in Cleveland now that he's there, bro. It's a known fact that he can get to the pass rusher all day, but he cannot do a goddamn thing else. I need a motherfucker more diverse. I can get me 10 sacks out of 100. Goddamn it, he's gonna be my
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this.
10, 11 sacks. You get half a sack.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Skull. Y'all gonna give up more rushing yards than y'all did last year.
They're gonna give up more total yards altogether.
Y'all just throwing shit in the dark, hoping it stick now. I've already got y'all on record saying that the Vikings defense is either gonna be the same or worse. And I'm gonna make sure I save this live video because goddamn it, this gonna be. I might picture frame this motherfucker for y'all.
Well, hey, bro, you're right about
when it's my time to do the shot.
If you believe they improved that much, you should stand on that.
Time out. I got a legit question. I got a serious question for everybody. I got a serious question for everybody.
What?
Go ahead. I got a serious question for everybody. So,
I'm listening.
TJ Hawkinson just read up yesterday. His average cap number is what?
His average what?
His average per year cap number is what?
You mean like cap? You mean cap hit, right? Cap hit.
17.25. He's
17.1 or some shit.
It's like a million.
That's the average.
Hey. With that being said, hey, Rob Haspels, stop trying to think of any type of way to get out of it. At the end of the fucking day,
it's $1 million
it's 17. Like I said, everybody else is agreeing with me, but you want to take a stance on me that I'm just not fucking wrong.
What did you say? What else did you say about Hawkinson? You said he was going to be a 1 and a year. You have rental. You said we weren't going to sign him at all, motherfucker. You were wrong.
I did.
You were wrong. You were wrong. You said he wasn't going to get a long-term extension with Minnesota. That's what you said.
Skull. Here's why. And you know why I said that?
Right, even when
because
I'm wrong.
I said Quessy would not be stupid enough to pay that man $17 million a year.
So you were wrong, right? No, you were wrong when you said that the Vikings wasted their draft pick for a 1.5 year rental when he just got a 4-year extension, motherfucker. You were wrong.
For $17 million, I told you. Hold on, wait, Skull. You told me for $17 million he could walk.
But bro, 17 million, that's $1 million a game, bro. $1 million a game.
You're paying $17 million for a guy with 2,500 career yards.
$1 million a game, bro. Is he worth $1 million a game?
Didn't even have 1,000 yards last year.
He's not $1 million a game player, bro.
He hasn't had 1,000 yards season ever.
He's on a team with Justin Jefferson and all these guys, and he still had 900-something yards, bro. If he would have been with the Vikings for the whole 17 games instead of 10, he probably would have did way more. He probably did more than that, motherfucker. We got him for 17 games times 4 now, dude.
If was a fifth, we'd be all fucked up right now.
So why you keep throwing out? You throw 10 ifs at me tonight already. If the running game doesn't do this, if Davenport, if Jack Campbell does this, you're giving me a lot of ifs, motherfucker. We all drunk already.
Because as of right now, all we can go on is last year. All we can go on is last year.
And last year, you were worse at stopping the run in Minnesota. You were worse at stopping the pass in Minnesota. You won less games, so let's go off last year. So we're going off last year. I'm
hold on, time out. Here's where I got you. At least we took the necessary stops, the necessary steps to preventing it again. We went out and got 2 new corners. Time out. We at least addressed the situation. We got 2 new corners. We got one of the best safeties in the fucking league. We drafted one of the best linebackers in the draft. We took the necessary steps. What did y'all do? Y'all signed the corner to a 1-year proven deal with a bad back. Y'all spent $13 million on half a fucking sack, and y'all signed Dean Lowry, who could barely even crack the fucking rotation in goddamn Green Bay, who couldn't stop the run too.
So how is somebody with a bad back getting more sacks than anybody on your whole goddamn team? How is that? Sinead Gardner-Johnson ain't nowhere near the best safety in the league. My motherfucker's not even better than Harrison Hitman Smith, dude. So stop talking out your goddamn ass. No, he's not the best safety in the goddamn league, dude. And I can name other people.
I said he's one of. I said one of. I didn't say the best.
Yeah. Oh, he might be top 10, motherfucker, but he's about 6th or 7th on that 8th on that goddamn list. You need to stop, dude. And regardless of these steps, quote unquote steps,
hold on, you're missing the point.
I haven't seen it.
Hold on, Jamez.
What
We had
point am I missing?
defense last year. we had a worse defense than you, agree. But Steven's point is we've tried to fix it. We spent a first-round pick on a defender, on a linebacker. We spent a second-round pick on a nickel corner / safety. Our two highest-paid free agents were a corner and a safety.
I'm not making that point.
That's 4 high-priced resources we put into defense. They might suck. We don't know. But we tried. You can't say the same thing.
Man, all 32 teams try every goddamn year. All of them do, bruh. All 32 teams try every year.
Hey, honestly, that's false.
That shit sounds like made up shit.
Only 31 teams
sounds
tried.
like wishful
Y'all
thinking to me, man.
Bro, you never remember the Bears like fire sailing it? You guys fire sailed it this year. What are you talking about? You gave away everybody.
Hey, I bet you we have more